News 5 investigator Tara Morgan brought you this story Monday about Cleveland pausing its plan to expand the flock safety. The city already has flock license plate readers, but also wants the tech's capability to listen for gunshots, car crashes, and street takeovers. Tonight, how surveillance technology is not just fueling fears, but demands for transparency.
This senseless violence is outrageous.
Cameras are everywhere, part of Cleveland's landscape, in some cases helping catch the bad guys. Some cities have gone further with surveillance tech, and videos like this, zooming in on everyday people, are going viral, raising concerns about cameras being intrusive and what all they can do.
Solving crime is a lot more complicated than just putting up a camera to deter it.
We tracked down the guy in Georgia who created a national buzz over his research on the tech software company Flock Safety. This is one of Ben Jordan's YouTube videos seen by millions.
I watched a woman jogging alone on a forest trail in Georgia.
Jordan tapped into dozens of Flock cameras across the country.
Vulnerabilities. I want my viewers to appreciate how dangerous that is when you're seeing all these bad vulnerabilities done legally, because then you can just imagine, okay, if this guy didn't follow the law, what would he be able to do?
I showed Jordan's video to Cleveland Council member Mike Polensek.
Well, I think there's some legitimate issues there. It's who can retrieve the data.
Polensek chairs the safety committee. Late last year, the administration wanted to push through an emergency proposal to expand Flock's footprint in Cleveland. The plan is now on indefinite hold.
So if we're trying to address issues of public safety and concerns in our neighbors, we want to make sure that that's where it's focused.
The grassroots group Flock No sent an open letter to Polensek and Mayor Bibb. It wants Cleveland to cut ties with Flock and remove license plate readers when its contract runs out in June.
Our position is we don't want any of this technology.
A lot of cities use Flock tech, including Dunwoody, Georgia, where Jason Hunyar lives. He was rattled by Jordan's research.
And it really hit home with me because my wife and I had walked on that trail before, like in front of that camera.
A Flock camera he says Jordan stood in front of just minutes from his house.
It was really weird to realize that I've been live streamed to the internet.
Hunyar started digging into Flock.
I found your article and then I was looking more into the timeline.
He was preparing for this city council meeting.
It is of the utmost importance that you and the public know about the vast capabilities that Flock has.
So what's the Georgia connection?
At this time, I'm going to call up Carrie McCormick.
Carrie McCormick, the former Cleveland council member turned Flock safety point man.
And for a short period of time, the cameras that were in the public right away were live streamed online. That's correct.
Okay.
And that was fixed immediately.
All right. Well, concerning.
Last month, McCormick was grilled about who has access to the data, including ICE.
Are we sharing with ICE? Is that what's happening?
Ultimately, we're sharing with any law enforcement agency that's reaching out to us in a law enforcement capacity.
McCormick resigned from Cleveland City Council last October to join Flock. Weeks later, the administration pressed to expand Flock in Cleveland without asking other companies for bids.
We're going to keep pushing him to cut ties and also asking for, transparency around the whole sort of Carrie McCormick thing.
We wanted to know more about McCormick and Flock while he was still on council, so we got his email inbox. A month before leaving office, McCormick pondered ethical questions. One email shows McCormick reached out to the Ohio Ethics Commission about his new role with Flock and any restrictions.
Did you have concerns at the optics of McCormick going to Flock and then this coming forward?
No, I didn't, because he has not reached out to anyone that I'm aware of.
But another council member expressed concerns with a possible conflict of interest.
I hope you understand the hesitancy that I have, given that a member of this body just departed to take a job at Flock, that we now have a sole source contract without an RFP process.
Jordan recommends more research and less spending on tech, that cities test vendors with their own cybersecurity contractor and add fees for inspections before vendor contracts renew.
When you have big data and when you have all this information being shared nationwide across agencies, you can't just like put the cap back on and say, okay, well, we're going to keep it away from the bad guys. It doesn't work that way.
Safety Director Drummond said McCormick's job with Flock has nothing to do with the expansion effort. A city spokesman says since 2023, when Cleveland got Flock license plate readers, they have not received any requests from ICE to directly access the system, and that Cleveland police have never and will never use the tech for immigration enforcement. Katie.
A lot of important questions brought up. We know you'll keep asking and
sure.
Bring us the latest and greatest on this developing story too. Tara, thank you so much.